Okay, so the first thing that I heard this morning was go long. So I definitely, I definitely feel like football is relevant. But God was giving me the analogy. It's kind of funny. God was holding the football and he's just looking at you to see if there's an opening, right? If there's an opening to throw you the football. And so God wanted me to let you know he sees the way you've been maneuvering. He sees the way you've been spinning around your opponent. And I'm hearing crossover, so maybe basketball as well. The way that you have been earning your flexibility and breaking ankles while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about a hump fake. There's something about a fake out, confusing the enemy. But Spirit wanted me to make sure that I kept this message about you and about the opening. And so that could be what's feeling a little turbulent for you, is just maintaining your focus in your center. I almost wanted to say central. Maintaining your central on the task at hand, which is making sure you're open to receiving. Wow. Click. Like, I feel like something here is going to click in place for you. Back in the Navy, they used to call, like, I guess you could say, the motherboard area of the boat for engineering, right? We called it Central. We called it CCS, right? And that is where all the buttons are. That is where you can control everything remotely. That's where you can watch all the levels, all the fluids. That is what you would say the heart of the engineering plant, right? You go there to report. You go there to keep status. Tracking could be significant. Keeping stats. I'm eating peanut butter and bananas. I don't know why they wanted me to share this. Maybe overnight oats is coming through. I'm a big fan of the apple one. I'm an apple person. Not really a fan of this peanut butter one, but I'm still going to eat it anyway. You know, so there's doing something you don't want to do anyway. And with repetition. Maybe you're clearing your throat chakra. There's also thinking long term, thinking long game, right? The length of a football field is coming through. There's something about math and equations, and maybe there's an equation that uses the length of a football field. Like, there's something about conversions, like, oh, this equals this. This is the same thing as this. They're bringing me to how a closed fist is the same size of your heart, right? There's something about conversions. They're giving me the meat test with the thumb. So maybe steak is significant, but testing the firmness of a steak or the tenderness of a steak, raising the stakes. Something at stake. Something's at stake. But I do see clarity, because as you're sweating, right, coming back to the analogy of being on a football field, getting to a place where you're open to receiving, there's you sweating, there's you getting sore, there's this fatigue in the sunlight. But what you may not be perceiving is your athleticism is building, your ability is growing, okay, as far as like defense, offense, like there's a need to focus on what's going right, but mainly on a personal level, like what you're doing right. Yeah, you don't give yourself enough credit. I'm hearing the word pizzazz. Pizzazz? You're going to be doing something with some pizzazz. It kind of like looks like pizza. Pizzazz. Pizza? Pizz. Homemade pizza is coming through specifically. I'm seeing tomatoes. Basil. Yeah. Go long. Go long and don't look back is also a feeling I'm getting. Don't look back. Okay, it's about the touchdown. So I know in football, like, I don't watch football heavy, but I know that the premise is working your way toward the touchdown, right? And so, yeah, the innings, fourth inning, sixth inning, there's like acknowledging the progress you have made down the field, right? Again, following this metaphor, because you're getting closer to the touchdown. I love this. Yeah, I guess I didn't need any cards today. Let me know how this resonated. 44 on my timestamp, so you could be seeing 44, or I'm also hearing palindromes. So those, FYI, if you're unaware, those are numbers that close in on itself in a mirror kind of way. So that's going to be 616, 232, 404, right? Those are palindromes. This could also be in a sense of like double numbers. So 1001, 1221, right? That's also a palindrome. They're bringing me to the Mirror song by Justin Timberlake. Yeah, something about reflection. I'm also hearing seeing yourself for the first time. Okay, there's something about hearing a song for the first time, even though you've heard it plenty of times. You probably heard this song a lot growing up, but you've heard it for the first time recently. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. If you want a personal, check the links in my bio, or you can send me a DM directly. I'll see you in the next one.